Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Friday, May the 10th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading for the session so far. You can see the Dow Jones is up. The Dow Jones is down 15.5 points or so. The Comp Q showing some nice strength today, up 17.5 points. The Russell 2000 up a little over 4.5 points. The S&P is up a point and a quarter or so. Taking a look at the VIX was positive earlier, but it's been chopping all over the place here as the market's been pretty whippy today. The VIX is now down 2 cents. Copper showing a little bit of strength. JJC is up 21 cents. Silver is down 8 cents. The GDX, the gold miners, are getting hit today. Again, down 60 cents. GLD gold down $2.15, guys. But regular gold futures, if I take a look at my futures chart here real quick, the gold futures, they're down about 35 points or so, 36. They were trading at 1460 this morning, around 3 o'clock this morning, and then today they hit a low of 1418 half. So definitely some selling pressure in the commodities. You could thank the rising U.S. dollar for that. Again, if you guys been watching the after the bell market summary videos, been talking about the euro looking weak and the dollar looking strong, and that was definitely going to put some pressure on the markets. But even with the strong bounce we're getting in the dollar, we're still seeing the markets trying to hold some support levels down there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the ES here, the 15-minute chart. You can see we opened up at 1625 and a quarter. We were already in the downtrend from the overnight session here. So they did some little chop, a little shake and bake action, I like to call it. Hit some people in long. But you can see this level right here, which is yesterday's opening price, this dotted line. We were not able to break back above yesterday's opening price. Had some sell signals come in there. If you take a look at the 5-minute chart, you can see what we had going on the 5-minute chart to kind of look at it at a different time frame here to kind of see how it plays down to the 15. We had this nice big expansion bar. We rallied up. We had this nice little tight, choppy consolidation that was trying to hold. But you can see all these little sell signals up here from these little indecision candles, these dojis. Definitely got some sellers antsy. They broke us right back below this 1627 level, and we sold off since, rallied right back up, got rejected, a nice little back test hold, and we sold off right back down. So there were about two good trades. If you were quick in the morning, you caught this trade. Another good trade down, another big trade down. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 trades on the ES, and we actually caught some of that action in the room. So if you trade the futures, you're more than welcome to come to the My Wall Street TV trading room. We do trade the futures, and we do trade equities as well. Right now, we have this little trend line you could draw in right here versus these highs. This nice little trending line you could draw in right here down toward these lows, and you could use this as a roadmap for the afternoon session. If we break above the opening price, look for them to trade us back up towards 1627 and maybe back up towards 1629. But again, you want to make sure you're watching those currencies, the euro and the U.S. dollar, and just keep a gauge on this market here. One thing that we've been doing here at the office to try to get a gauge of the selling pressure is every time we get a nice extension leg down, we put a 50% retracement. We put the Fibonacci's in and see how much it retraces. If it retraces more than 50%, guys, you just want to go ahead and cancel that out, because every time we retrace more than 50% on these little sell-offs we've been getting intraday for the past 4 or 5 days here, they've been breaking it over the 50% retracement and running it back to highs. Today we've seen a little bit of change in that characteristic, but still, well, actually, this one right here rallied all the way back up to 61.8, and that failed. That also lined up with that prior resistance for this little breakdown here. But again, some interesting action out there. It's getting pretty volatile now that people are trying to, sell some futures up here. It's basically sell the market up here, take some profits, and then we still have those dip buyers who are trying to come in the market. All right, now for some of you guys out there that watch the SPY, the IWM, and the triple Qs, let's go ahead and take a look at this SPY. We do talk about the SPY in the daily wrap-up video, so I want to make sure I explain to you guys what's going on with the SPY intraday, which is pretty much the same thing as the ES, of course. SPY, again, same thing, had a pop-up on the open, little sell action. Pretty volatile session again today, guys. But if the SPY could break above, I would say 163 and hold, we'll probably look for a move back up towards the highs. If we hold below 163, look for them to probably try to go short against that level and give us some action to the downside. Again, we are making lower highs and lower lows on the market today, so keep that in mind. A little downside action today. If we take a look at the triple Q 15-minute chart, which has been showing some nice relative strength to the other indices, The triple Qs, the Nasdaq 100, pretty much rallied up, came right back down, held the opening price the whole day, and now it's trying to bounce right back up. Keep an eye on this 72.90 area, and then these 73s, and then 73.10 is the previous day's highs. You take a look at the Russell 2000. Excuse me, the Russell 2000 is actually showing relative strength today. The Russell 2000 is making new highs right now, breaking out. But if you take a look at the Russell 2000, the IWM is making new year highs here. All right, chopped around the previous day's highs, couldn't break above this 96 half level, finally broke above it, and now we're above the moving averages, and this is probably going to continue moving higher for the session here. Again, this one's showing some nice relative strength. While the market was getting the chop action, this one was actually consolidating pretty quietly underneath the previous day's high, setting up a buy trigger right there. As far as some stocks to watch here, I've not really been looking at stocks today. I had some I unfortunately got stuck in some traffic today on the way to the office, so I was not able to do much research on the stars of stocks that are in play. I did talk about MGM yesterday, though, showing you guys how this stock has been showing some nice momentum. Had a nice little breakout on the weekly chart, and you can see it's continuing that nice strength today here. All right, gave you guys a nice setup gave a nice setup here over this little 15, 45, and 15, 15 half range, 15.54 or so, and it continues higher. So again, keep MGM on watch. Obviously, you don't want to be buying it up here, but the stock has been showing relative strength. LVS is starting to catch some action as well. And let's take a look at Wynn Resorts to see what Wynn's doing. Wynn's actually showing some weakness today. The stock is up a lot. It's pretty extended on the daily, so it's not really breaking out of a nice range or anything like that, like on the weekly or whatever from my last side of the chart there. But any case, hope you guys have a great weekend. Make sure you check out the website, wallstreettrading.com. Make sure you check out the chat room, mywallstreettv.com, to get access to the chat room. You want to go to Wall Street Trading and fill out the form on the right-hand side. And again, if you trade futures or you trade equities or maybe some options, you're more than welcome to come in the room, check it out. And if you're looking to trade with a prop firm, you can shoot me an email at ccooper@wallstreettrading.com. Have a great weekend, guys, and I'll catch you guys after the close. Cheers.